Hey guys, today we have this 2012 Chevrolet Corvette Grand Sport 2LT trim. It is in crystal red metallic with the tan leather interior, sitting on the chrome, I believe they're called the spider wheels, the factory wheel you can order with these cars. And it looks really, really good, especially up against those silver brake calipers. So we're gonna do a 360 walk around video of this car, starting from the front, go all the way around. We'll end on the inside, open the hood, talk about the, everything done with the car, engine, all that good stuff. And we'll start it up. This car has around 51,500 miles. We brought this one in from Texas. Going off the Carfax, it looked like it had about 2 owners, so kind of low. Mileage is pretty good for a 12 as well. So we're gonna start with the front end. This car has PPF on it, and it's kind of aged, so you can tell it's a little bit more dull now. If you don't know what PPF is, it's designed to help protect the front end against rock chips, tiny road debris, just because these cars do sit really low to the ground. Pretty common to see guys do that to these cars. So, and my goal on these videos is to try to point out as many flaws. So first one, PPF is faded. But we're gonna go over each panel of the car as well. So we're gonna start with the hood. The actual paint on the car is in really good shape. And we do at the front end, do have some PPF peeling right here. One of the prior owners, they did do the grill inserts, kind of like a almost stainless brush. It's not really chrome. You can see this one has it. And throughout the car, you'll see these lines where they cut the PPF. That is wax built up in there, and it's very difficult to get that out. So in the driver front quarter, the car is lowered a little bit. It is not stock height, so it's got a little bit more aggressive stance to it. See, there's more PPF on the whole bottom section. That's what that is. And the mirrors have PPF as well. This one's got paint match door handles. Now I do remember this. This is actually in the paint. I'm not sure if something sat on the paint for a long time and then kind of damaged it in. Not damaged, but just left its mark. It's very difficult to get that out for some reason. Back in. This is also a paint match. Usually this is black. That is dust. This one has, I believe what we call them the eagle eye tail lights. So they're LED lights. Something a little bit different than stock. This car does have an aftermarket radio with a backup camera, as you can see. It does have a catback exhaust. I'm really not sure what brand it is. Possibly Billy Boat. Let's see if I can get it. But it does have mufflers. The car also has long tube headers with high flow cats and a K&N intake. And it drives good. Sounds really, really nice. Sounds amazing. I think it has Cook's headers on it. And those bad boys are about $2,000 a set. So pretty nice parts. And then we're on the passenger side, as you can see, the PPF line. And a little bit of that PPF down here is peeling. So, really nice stance to this car. Try to give you a better shot of it. Hop in the interior. 2012 and 13 were very good years for the Corvette because they put better seats in them. So I'll show you seats and the steering wheel. So this is again a 2012. They have a little bit nicer looking seat. So this is how they look. Versus prior to that, this is what the seats look like on the 05 through 2011s. So a little bit nicer seat in these cars. Steering wheel is a little bit different. It's the same, but it's not. They added the kind of the chrome stripping in the quarters. And it's a tan powered seat. It does not have memory, but it does have the Bose. Sound system's really good. Someone had actually added a sound system and then they took out the sub, but there's wiring, all that's still there if you do want to add back onto that. And on the Grand Sports, they are all Targas, minus convertible. This is removable and you can store it in the trunk, which we will pop. This one does have the dash mat. All the wires for the audio are down there for like the amp and the subwoofer. Then you have two storage cubbies on both sides. And then you also got your privacy cover. People can't see what you have in the back. I'll open this door. Do have a little crack right here, so someone may have dropped something on it, stepped on it. And underneath the dash, there's actually aftermarket lights, and there's a remote in here. I don't know if it'll work right now, but when I have the car started, you'll see. You can control the lights with this if you want them on or off. It was rainbow lights every time I started it, so I figured it out. And let's go pop the hood. Oh yeah. So, got a LS3 6.2 liter pushrod V8. Very awesome engine, super strong. They can handle a lot of power. A lot of guys will upgrade the heads, cam. They'll even throw boosts at these engines without having to build them, and they take it like a champ. So at stock power, these engines are barely working. They're one of the most reliable engines that came out of GM factory, in my opinion. But you can see you got your long tube headers down there, and then your K&N cold air intake. Car sounds really nice. So let's hop in it, let's start it up. Yeah, we also have these vents on the brake ducts as well. So we're in the car. This car does have magnetic ride. So you can see these lights. Turn it off with that. Car does have fresh have paddle shifters, but they're not traditional. These, you can actually shift this car with one hand up or down. To downshift, you pull back. To upshift, push forward, hence the plus sign. So it's not like the rest where left side downshift and the right side's upshift. It's actually just one and then back and forth. And in order to use your paddle shifters, you have to put it in sport, and then on the display it'll show you what gear you're in. So walk around the engine so you can hear it. Give it a couple light revs because the car's still pretty cold. Got a really good noise to it. Shut it off. The car is on Michelin Pilot Super Sports, I think, or all season Pilot Sport all season, so AS3s. These tires like new on this car. Like new, no signs of dry rotting, which is common on vets because a lot of people don't drive them every day. But other than that, that's pretty much the whole car. I'll show you the roof. May have forgotten that. If you want to make sure that this C6 is still available, go to our website, azautohunters.com. And if it's not, we usually have other vets. If you have an Instagram, give our page a follow at azautohunters. Other than that, we're going to end the video here. Thanks for watching.